Hi guys, this is SDJR 7F88 with a look at my new project. Now, first thing I'd like to say is I hope you enjoyed my train spotting on the S&D as much as I enjoyed filming it. I know that the video's got quite a few views, so thank you very much, a lot of likes, and tell me what you thought of it overall in the comment box below, and I may do some more videos like that in the future. Maybe with a different sort of event, like a gala or modern stock and stuff, or maybe a different period. There is a sort of a very, very small one coming up, which is a World War II one, but it's not that long. It's not like a train spotting one. It's sort of like a reviewy part 2 sort of thing. If you know what I mean, just showing the shots of the trains passing from different angles, all in one video. But there's also going to be an air raid in that, so that'd be quite exciting. But anyway, back to my new project. Now, I'm sure some of you have heard about this project, and I've mentioned it to you in a comment box below, or in one of your videos or something. And also, I'm sure some of you have mentioned that I was going to do some scenery on my my main layout. Well, I decided that the amount of scenery that I wanted to do is not really worth the cost of doing, because one, for starting this sort of little it's sort of like exhibition layout that I'm building. The reason for starting this is, one, it wouldn't be too cost effective to do the layout, because it's my last year in it's my second year of college, a sixth form college, and then it'd be on to university, well, a college university course hopefully, which means I will not have very much time to, and after that to sort of, use the massive layout sort of thing. I will find time in the holidays and stuff, of course, but I wouldn't be able to use it as much as I want to. And then there's the the thought of maybe after that of moving out sort of thing, you know what I mean? And I won't be able to take the massive layout with me, so I thought, well, what about a sort of a collapsible layout sort of thing? And the second reason for this layout, apart from the the detailing wise, is some of your great videos. Many of you are building layouts, like Mr. Dodo 8449. And showing all these beautiful tutorials on how to do things like underlay, ballasting and stuff, all things that I didn't know about really when I started the big layout many years ago now. So I thought, well, I'm gonna have a crack at it sort of thing and try and do something to the standard of the Hornby magazine layout. Hopefully, fingers crossed. It'll probably turn out nothing like it. It'll probably turn out to be a shambles, but oh well. But anyway, this is it. It's 8 foot by 2 foot board. Now, this was constructed again by my my granddad, so I'd like to thank him very much for that. He basically, obviously I didn't know where to start with this sort of thing, so he helped me, and he basically showed me how to do it, so I know what to do next time sort of thing. So he gave me a sort of a tutorial on how to do it from the start. But basically this here is 2 foot by 4 foot boards. You probably can't see the back bit because it's sort of gone under the desk, sort of to get it up here. And basically there's collapsible legs under there, if you can hear them wobbling about. And it stands 3.5 foot tall roughly, when standing, which is exhibition height, so it's sort of like chest height. Then there's 3 bolts across the middle with wing nuts that hold it together, along with a sort of little legs which push up like a triangular, as obviously the triangle's a strongest shape. So yeah, it's a really, really sturdy structure when it's up. And you have to put some wooden blocks to support the centre when it's on the ground, because the legs sort of are taller at where it joins on, so it kind of sags in the middle. So when it's on the ground up here, I put some wooden blocks underneath to make it strong there. But when it's standing, it's solid on its own legs, because there's nothing, obviously the legs are holding it on, not the bottom where the hinges are to. So anyway, you're probably wondering what the plans are for this layout. Well, here they are. I'll just check the back of the screen if they're on set. Here we go. The layout is going to be called Compton Martin, which is well, I have a part-time job in a restaurant there, and obviously I pass through the village every sort of Sunday, sort of thing. So obviously I sort of get a look at all the buildings and sort of the idea of the actual village, the stonework of the buildings. And I was thinking, wouldn't it be great if this place had a station? And apparently there was going to be a proposed station there, but due to drops in traffic and stuff, the the line that was going to connect to it ended sort of terminated a couple of miles away in another village, and never got to here. And although this is going to be a terminus layout, the proposed design for the real railway was it's going to be a through place to another village and then onto the main network. So it was going to be a pretty big ambitious railway, but never was. It was a Great Western branch line, so there's going to be quite a lot of Great Western themed stuff. Oh, and by the way, it's going to be set in the 1950s and 60s, obviously my favourite period. But being a massive Somerset and Dorset fan, there is a twist. Now, as you can see here, this is a road bridge, and basically the railway goes under here, and there'll be a back scene there and be a fiddle yard there. But I've drawn this little junction on. Now, this isn't going to be in the fiddle yard. This is just sort of like an imagination. But I'm imagining that the Great Western, as you see the straight route there going in, the branch line, actually was joined on just outside Compton Martin by the Somerset and Dorset. By Somerset and Dorset branch. So basically, Great Western trains would come in with strawberries, because that was quite famous on the branch lines around here, and uncouple their trains. Somerset and Dorset train would come on, hook up like a little tank engine or something. Somerset and Dorset gin tea. Maybe even the 7F might make a visit to grab to get a couple of freight wagons from the yard here, and then pull away. Now these sidings here. Obviously, there had to be a reason for going to Compton Martin and terminating the railway in real life if it was set out like this. And the main sort of business there is dairy. It's a dairy farm. So I was thinking of having a dairy siding full of 6-wheel milk tankers, and obviously there's be a little cattle dock there, maybe. Sort of thing. So the main business, the main goods going for the station is going to be strawberries and cream. So I thought of a kind of a funny little novelty name for a certain sort of train which could be seen running on this layout, which would be called the Strawberry and Cream Express, which basically be a rake of tankers combined with fruit vans. So yeah, that'd be quite interesting. The fruit vans coming in to the station on the Great Western line with strawberries, coupling up to some milk tankers, and then a Somerset and Dorset engine taking the train off to Bath. Onto the Somerset Dorset, then off to Bath. But yeah, so it's going to be quite an ambitious layout, as you can see, sort of thing. Got the station there. Obviously, it's going to be a bit longer than on the drawing. Then you've got like some sort of hills, and there's going to be like lovely trees on there as well, and along there as well. You can see the road sort of going down around there, and the sort of hill there as well. And there's going to be the goods yard with like vehicles parked in it and stuff. I did plan for a shed there, but judging by the board, and I laid some track out there temporarily, that shed will not fit on there, so I'm just going to have like a little coaling stage and stuff. Being a country station, there wasn't going to be very much there anyway.